Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to J-Tech Studios. Now in custody, the FBI says a 17-year-old boy named Nakita Casap, who lives in Wisconsin, allegedly shot and killed both of his parents as part of a plot to assassinate President Trump and to overthrow the United States government, which was found on him, written documents as well as text messages. Both parents, his mom, Tatiana Casap, and his stepdad, Donald Mayer, were shot to death on February 11th, 2025, and they were found 2 weeks later when a welfare check was done on February 28th. It's believed that he killed both of his parents in order to gain access to their money, as well as gain independence to carry out his plot. Nakita then apparently took his stepdad's SUV and was on the run. Waukene Police Department in Kansas conducted a traffic stop on the vehicle and found the suspect in the car. In the vehicle, they also discovered $14,000 cash, more than $14,000 worth of jewelry, and his stepdad's .357 Magnum revolver. Once a search warrant was issued, the Waukesha County Sheriff's Office found extensive materials on his phone related to the Order of Nine Angels, which is a network of people who strongly hold neo-Nazi, radical, motivated extremist views. Inside the vehicle, they also recovered pictures and communications referencing a self-described manifesto regarding bomb making, terrorist attacks, his plot to assassinate President Trump, and the overthrowing of the United States government. Authorities either recovered or found on his person the following: a 3-page document that called for Trump's assassination in order to create a political revolution in the United States and save the white race. Photos of Adolf Hitler and text that read, "Hell Hitler, hell the white race, hell victory." Also images and messages on his phone with info on how to retrofit a drone with a bomb and use it for an attack, front and back images of his stepdad's credit and debit card, and usernames and passwords to a bank account. Right here is the kid.
I'm trying to figure out why baby Hitler here is trying to kill daddy Hitler in office.
You know, that's we're going to circle Jen Psaki back to that one for sure, but you're 100% right. There's a picture of his loving family. Looks like a great mom. They're all dressed in blue shirts. Looks like a great stepdad. Looks like a nice kid, you know. Looks like they're just having a good time. Now, a classmate told the sheriff in March that Nakita confessed that he was going to kill his parents but did not have a gun. He later told his classmates that he would become friends with someone with a gun and steal it, saying he was in contact with someone in Russia and they were planning to overthrow the United States government and assassinate Trump. Phone messages indicated that he had plans after the attack to leave the country, move to Ukraine so that he could live a normal life, even after they would have identified him as the assassin, the shooter. In Wisconsin, the teen faces 9 felony charges, including 2 counts of first-degree murder. Also, 2 counts of hiding a corpse, according to court records filed in late March. Federal investigators are also pursuing 3 charges for presidential assassination, conspiracy, and the use of weapons of mass destruction. His goal basically was to create a race war revolution. He's 17. First of all, how does a 17-year-old even get the gumption to kill his parents? And do you know what it means? Like, there's a term for killing your parents, and it's called parricide. If you kill both of your parents, the dad and the mom. So this guy is basically a parasite who committed parricide.
I want to know who basically called welfare on him. Either work or maybe
Work.
his real dad.
All right, this dumbass kid
Look at his eyes.
is supposed to be. He's in contact with people from Russia, but he wants to go live in the Ukraine where Russia is at war with. I mean, do you not even follow current events, kid?
Okay, so
Yeah.
if he said that his friend said that he was trying to find a gun because he wanted to kill his parents, why they state in there that they found the stepdad's gun?
The research I did for this said that his dad purchased the 357 Magnum. It was probably locked up in a
Well,
safe.
it's not something you flash around to your kids. Hey, I've got a gun.
Yeah, you don't. But if your kid's 17 and you trust your kid, then you may show him the gun. You may take him shooting, and that's cool and all. But it
I
ends
don't
there.
trust none of these damn would-be assassins at 17 years old right now.
Not when they look all, creepy like this, you don't, with them beady ass eyes and whatnot. I mean, I don't know.
Definitely wouldn't let that kid know where my gun is while I'm sleeping.
No. It was probably in a safe. He probably didn't feel like he had access to it, but we know that he killed both of his parents, and it does take balls to do that. I mean, you got to be a horrible demon.
Balls,
I
I
think the
think it
parents
takes a
caught him.
damn loony screw loose in your head.
It takes a demon in your head to do something like that. I read he had already put partial money down on a drone and explosives so he could retrofit the drone as another attack.
I think that he was secretly taking their monies. They found out, he shot them.
I think he shot them and then took their debit cards, their bank information, and withdrawed as much money as he could from all of it. That's how he ended up with $14,000 in cash. And then he took his mom's jewelry,
That's worth more than that cash.
which was worth over $14,000 in cash. And once he had to, he would probably pawn the jewelry. But to think you're gonna go and live out your life in Ukraine, bro, you do realize Ukraine. We would go into Ukraine and get you. They would send you directly to us. You're not gonna go live on a hammock in Ukraine, my man.
He's 17, right? That's a minor. Is he going to be charged as a minor?
I don't know 100%,
He's
but
got too many big.
Where was
charges.
this at?
this was in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. I feel like they'll try him as an adult.
I don't think it really matters. He's 17, going on 18. He first killed his mom and his stepdad. He took their car, their credit cards, the gun, everything. He went on the run. He was caught in Kansas, and he had all these writings, manifestos, plots, this, that, and the other through text and on paper about what his intentions were. He had already put some money down towards purchasing a drone and explosives to retrofit the drone with. He is somebody, if he had the chance and got close enough or had the opportunity, he would have tried to kill Trump. He wouldn't have freaked out last minute. If you kill your mom and your dad, especially in that one picture, I mean, they look like a genuine happy family.
We're talking about Brett Favre country,
That
dude. I
looks
feel
like
like
it
they're
was
gonna
taken last
execute
summer.
this, bro.
Yeah.
He's gonna get the death penalty, bro.
I mean, look at them. They look like a good family, man. Dressed up. They all have the same kind of shirt on with the white, blue. I mean, it looks like a solid family. I don't know how a kid can go from this, peaceful looking, loving son, sitting here taking a photo op with the same shirt on. Your parents do that to you, and you're like, I don't want to do it, but you do it, make them happy, to this right here. And, I don't know when these pictures were taken. This particular one,
He doesn't look that much younger.
He's not that much
Maybe
younger. And I would also like to point out that, first of all, we've spent 8 years now or longer saying that Trump was a Russian spy and that, that he and Putin are just besties riding around shirtless on horses. And this is worth mentioning as well, that what he wanted to do is, in his mind, if he took out Donald Trump, the sitting president, then J.D. Vance would take office and there would be complete race riots on the streets, chaos on the streets, and that it would be easy maybe for a foreign power to come in and manipulate our system and to try to overthrow our government. I mean, but this is horrifying. I mean, Trump has already been shot in the air, guys. We need to lower the rhetoric. CNN, MSNBC, all these mainstream networks, you need to chill out a little bit. Y'all continue even to today calling Trump, this and that. And if
Well,
Trump
don't
was
forget-
Hitler, I would think this guy would like praise him.
Don't forget all those nuts on damn The View.
Yeah, The View. Y'all are crazy. The other two assassins, the one who shot Trump in the ear and the Ruth guy who was at the golf course, were both in BlackRock commercials. I've seen it with my own eyes, clear as day. Their face, it's them. So I want to know now, was he part of a BlackRock commercial? Next court date, his arraignment is on May 7th.
When was he arrested?
He was arrested.
Well, they said that as soon as they found the bodies, they
That was
put
back
an
in
APB
February.
on the vehicle, and that day, 2 hours later, he was
I
arrested.
think they said he was arrested 800 miles away, but I didn't catch the date at which he was arrested.
They said 2 hours.
I was just
later,
wondering
I'm
why
sorry.
it's taking so long to arraign him.
I mean, there's a
Everybody's
lot of moving
waiting
parts,
on
dude.
their court date.
There's the double homicide on mom and dad.
They got to prove that
There's
he did that.
hiding two corpse. There's a lot of other charges.
Usually you get an arraignment like
Then there's the federal charges.
right after you're arrested, you get arraigned.
I don't know about something like this. I don't know if you do, dude. This is some serious
This is a
stuff.
big investigation. They
Yeah.
had to talk to a lot of people.
Yeah, they're still collecting evidence,
classmates.
Yeah, everything and everybody. They're going through his social media accounts. They're going through everything to try to figure out
Well,
exactly
they gotta
what
know
happened.
who else is involved in this.
Yeah.
Can't just be one 17-year-old kid. There's got to be more out there.
Is Ukraine trying to take out Trump? I think he fell onto some chat room with that neo-Nazi stuff, wanting to turn the world to the white race. Why do we want to be all white? His name sounds Russian or Ukrainian to
Yeah.
me.
I don't
his
know. He
mother's-
looks like he's Islamic or something. I don't.
Islamic? Well, Nakita Casap. I mean, Nakita sounds Russian.
And his mother,
Sounds
Tatiana
Ukrainian.
that's Russian.
sounds Russian.
That sounds Ukrainian.
Ukrainian. Oh, well, probably should have looked up the last name and see where it came from. If y'all know more about this story, please let us know. We're going to be following it, so we'll drop another update on it. But we wanted to get it out there. Felt it was extremely important. You should support your president, whether you voted for him or not. That's your president. Nobody should be honoring this guy. You shouldn't praise people for murder, guys. People out
Trump
there
is not Hitler.
there are people out there who think he is, but that's what makes this one so
Elon
weird.
Musk is not Hitler.
No, at
Well,
at
maybe
all.
Hitler. I mean, yeah, he wants to be Hitler, but
Well, he obviously doesn't think Trump is Hitler, because if he thought Trump was Hitler, he wouldn't want to kill him, because he loves Hitler. He loves the Nazis. He loves white supremacy. He loves all that stuff. He wants a white race. This world's filled with beautiful people, black, white, everything in between, and we should respect and honor that. That's what makes Earth beautiful, guys. So with that being said, this is J-Tech Studios. Please hit the like, the subscribe button, ring the bell, and leave us a comment below. And we love you, and we're out. Peace.